Hello world, YouTubers, RCG Shake a Leg. It's Ryan Gibbons. Thanks again for tuning in and subscribing. I had this wonderful background in the back. Got Bermuda as our scenery today with my honey. Hi. The question I got, it's still really windy though, so we'll see if it doesn't. Question I have received, and it's taken a little while to get to answering it, is how long does it take to get used to the prosthesis? I've been wearing one for 8 years and I'm still getting used to it. So there's that, but that's on a more of a dexterity level. From the time I broke my leg June 5th, 2008, and then did not really walk again. Like, I had a cane, I had a Lizeroth frame, but for a long time I wasn't really putting any weight through it because of a bad bone union. So when I had the leg amputated and got my first prosthesis on, it had been the better part of 2 years. I flew out to Boston on the May 1st, and by May 3rd I had the prosthetic device on as like a check socket and was up and walking that day. I still had to use a cane and the support bars, but it's relatively easy to get used to. But I guess in the more positive side, the more you get used to it, the more you do. So between bicycling, running, lifting weights, I'm pretty active, so there's always some issue of skin breakdown, chafing. I've had a really wicked cellulitis infection. I've spoken to a lot of amputees that have had bad cellulitis infections and have to kind of deal with things the same way, because the silicone liners that we wear, they retain all the moisture, or your sweat. So that's probably what makes it the most difficult. Not so much getting used to the device, but getting used to the suspension system that locks you into it. Because when that starts to slip, if I haven't taken the time to adjust it, I can end up with a bad chafing, or if the skin hasn't been cleaned for some stupid fucking reason, then there's going to be a cellulitis infection. So 12 to 18 months after surgery as far as the skin, because it's still kind of hypersensitive. But I found the more I did, the more time you put into it, the faster it becomes. And getting used to your device, well, the more you do, the more you'll be learning about how it takes to get used to it.